Hi. Hi, how are you?
I need to secretly start recording right before we record so you can hear this one.
What?
Just, you always have a line before we start.
What are you saying?
I'm going to start this way, he says in a strange voice. Oh, that's good. I might say that every time I take a drink.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I made matcha. I put a little bit of vanilla in here with some homemade oat milk and some cinnamon and some maple syrup.
And I made
Oh, that's good.
water with bubbles.
Tell us your secret.
Crack the top. Mmm.
You're supposed to say, oh, that's good. What is that? Is that your jaw cracking? Are you morphing into...
All I know is my mic's gonna die soon, so we better get it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I tried to charge it up a little bit more. Well, let's get into it.
Hey, let's
It's
get
Monday.
into it.
While I'm shuffling, I will share with everyone that we have Release and Restore Yoga with Reiki on Tuesday this week.
That's tomorrow.
And Saturday, we have a teaching with myself and Anya called Living in a Gift Culture. And we're going to talk about gift economy and how to practice in a gift economy and how to share and receive gifts and
In a gift economy.
to live in a community where resources are shared.
In a gift economy.
In a gift economy.
And all the other days of the week don't matter.
Don't matter. Nope, nothing.
Oh, back to mysticism. Oh, tapping into your third eye this week, folks.
I was waiting for the S.
Yep, the name says it all. Pay attention, as I have learned over the last few days, and I know you have learned over the last few days. Communication from divine sources is rampant. You may be experiencing some sleeplessness around this full moon, and I would say I'm hoping that you're listening to what's coming through, but I know that maybe you didn't even know stuff was coming through. So stuff's coming through. Yeah, it's that time. It's that energy. Mm-hmm. Would you like to speak to the mystic?
Yeah, I mean, for my own self-realization, I'm seeing where my innate psychic abilities that we all have, I also have them, where I think like, oh, others can do this thing, but not I. I can't perceive these energies or these spirits or whatever it may be, but I've been proven wrong in the last couple days. So, and maybe you've experienced the same thing. So I would say let's be open to any and all possibilities and how information is received to us. Don't freak out if it seems like it's maybe off the wall or you think maybe you're going a little crazy or off the rocker. I don't know what, I'd like to look up the root of that, but I've been
Off
using
the rocker?
Off the rocker. I just like it. I don't know.
She sleeps. She wakes. She walks.
She gets off her rocker. Yeah, so yeah, see what happens. You can always message us too and be like, hey, this like crazy thing happened.
And then we'll be like,
we'll be like, whoa, weirdo. Yeah, you must be off your rocker.
What I'm dealing with.
No, we are here to validate you.
Yes, we will absolutely say, that's crazy.
And I've experienced the same thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wish I could experience that. Or, ooh, that's a tough one. There's all sorts of things we may
We
say.
actually have automated messages depending on the degree of, extreme, circumstances
And
that
the
people
tone of
do.
your voice.
And the tone of your voice that's perceived by AI. It automatically responds with a generic statement like, wow.
This deck has about seen its last day.
You say that all the time. You just got to put some baby powder on it.
That,
Or some coconut oil.
yeah, just rub coconut oil all over it. It fixes everything.
Listen, Hank Hill.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you literally sound like Hank Hill. Like, if I didn't know you and you did that voice, I'd be like, are you the voice actor for King of the Hill?
I sell propane and propane accessories.
Is that what he does? I've actually never really watched the show a ton.
That's maddening. Maddening, folks.
You know what this needs? Some coconut oil.
No, it doesn't. Then they'll just be slimy.
There you go.
Okay, let's see what happened. Oh. Okay.
The Ten of Pentacles.
The Ten of Pentacles, everyone. Something in our lives.
Wait, we got this last week, didn't we? Because I was like, hey, the tentacles.
I don't know.
You don't remember that joke? It was hilarious.
It must have been if I remembered it so deeply ingrained in me.
That was a perfect location. Why are you moving it?
He got them all off kilter.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, the Ten of Pentacles, not the tentacles. There is a conclusion upon us in our lives right now. Something very earthy. Something is coming to an end that could be incredibly positive and in shifting you into a new path. Say your financial woes are upon you, that could be coming to an end. Or something like, I've been trying to get rid of this house. That could be coming to an end. These are bigger cycles than a lot of day-to-day things, I suppose. However, justice in reverse is telling you this week that despite the end of things and the start of new things, you're not going to feel the greatest balance in those two. Some of us get attached to the things that we are even trying to let go or move past. And if we can't find ourselves in a spot where we can let those things go, say it's done, the cycle's over, I'm moving on, we're going to feel very off balance moving forward through the energy. So keep your mind focused on forward progress.
Oh, that's good.
Did you just talk to your beverage?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. And then the Knight of Cups. In this misbalance, it's important for us to move forward in this week's energy cautiously with our emotions. Don't get overly excited and then committed to something new. It's too fresh right now. Like, this could even be implying some sort of relationship, but I'm going to use that as an example anyway. Say the great cycle is you're getting out of this relationship, and this doesn't have to be romantic, but just any sort of relationship, and you are glad it's over, but you also miss it at the same time, causing this misbalance. And then the first thing you see that seems similar to it, you charge after it with open heart. And sometimes that cannot be beneficial for you. So be wise. And yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm going to end every reading from now on. Be wise.
Make
and
good
yeah.
choices.
And yeah.
And yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, that's funny. Like, it's funny of a human tendency for us to, you know, when we are recognizing the end of a cycle or like the end, I in my own life, friendships, and where I had certain friendships in high school that didn't feel supportive. They didn't feel loving. And then when I got to college, and I was like, okay, cool, like disconnect from these relationships, fresh start. I ended up finding myself in those same kinds of friendships where like people would pick on me and I would just take it. And I'd be like, maybe this is what it is. But like, you know, and of course at the time I was blaming others of, well, why can't everyone just be kind? You know, but really, like, I'm the one that said, yes, I will be your friend, you know, so.
Of course I'll be your friend.
Of course.
That was a fine slap in the face you gave me.
Yeah, let me turn the other cheek for your own entertainment. Yeah. And with jobs, too. You know, I've noticed that with jobs. Same thing.
I go through that cycle once a year.
Right. So, but
I call it keeping up appearances.
But I do feel the shift in my own personal life with, like, slate clean, like, even though my life may look different in this next phase, and that feels uncomfortable because it looks different, you know, being open to it reflecting back to me who I actually am versus, you know, all of these times, you know, I identified with these situations because that's who I thought I was. I thought I was the person that was easy to pick on. So, you know, I created friendships that would give that to me. But there's another way, you know, and this is a very exciting time for us to look at, well, what have we held on to because, you know, we're used to it and we're in the pattern of that, or as we let go, you know, what are we actually being called to do, being completely open to, you know, whatever it is from the universe coming to us that is meant to reflect our true nature rather than our egoic or our personality or anything like that that is constantly changing. This is the time.
Now is the time.
Yeah.
I think I just got tucked away in a memory there.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You want to just tell people we're watching Bly Manor?
Yeah, I'm just trying to creep you out mostly.
It won't work. It's difficult to creep me out. Okay. Yeah. Any other thoughts on your end?
No. Well, yeah. So coming back to the mysticism of this whole thing, an easy, well, not easy, I don't want to say easy, but a very practical way of going about solutions to the misbalance and the left behind and the moving forward is to come back into yourself and into your mind and your connection with the divine. Moving forward through the week, it will be important to just take time to yourself. You don't even have to think about anything. You just need to feel yourself out through all the things. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for adding that. Okay. Let's meditate, shall we?
Oh, yeah, let's meditate on it.
I feel like we need, this is the second part of our show, we need like a full screen that's like, meditation time.
Just get like a poster board and flip
hold it up.
Yeah.
Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and let let it out the mouth, letting the full breath go on the exhale. And then once again, just taking in a little bit more of this life-giving breath. And then exhaling all this excess, garbage, old energy out. One more time. And as we drop into the present moment, beginning to relax our body, and relax the mind. And bring our awareness to the center of our forehead, our third eye, a place of higher seeing, of higher knowing. And some of us may have visions of the eye opening or certain colors coming through, just witnessing that energy center. Or you can, if you don't see something immediately, you can picture in your mind an eye opening wide. And we'll say to ourselves, I see clearly the path before me. I see clearly the path before me. And just saying that a few times. Witnessing any visualizations or insight that comes through about this path, or simply sitting in this open space, curious space, trusting space. I see the path before me. And this path of ours is the highest path, the direct path back to the self. The path of freedom, of our highest joy, the path of perfect challenge, and deepest insights. And then we'll shift our awareness to the very top of our head, the crown center of our energy. Noticing what is present there. Maybe you feel the location on your body. Maybe there's colors or symbols that come through the inner vision. And we'll silently say to ourselves, I openly receive the wisdom of the divine. I openly receive the wisdom of the divine. And the word openness is important here, as we can have fear come up with how the path presents itself to us. This unknown step forward. And when we are open to receiving this wisdom, what we are connecting with is the vision of the all. This higher perspective that at times we may not be able to see from. Yet we know that we are guided in every step we take. And when the time comes, we will have the knowledge to move in the direction of our highest, most truest self. But for now, we will simply be here, gazing at the path in front of us and opening our minds to the wisdom of the divine. Begin to deepen your breath. Giving thanks for this moment, for the existence of the path, for our participation in the path, and the guidance. Giving thanks that we are never alone on this journey, that not only we have others within the community who are walking that path with us, but we have this unseen guidance always by our side. Nudging us along the way, catching us when we fall, and holding us when we need comfort. And with that, we'll bring our hands to prayer in front of the heart, bowing down to honor that connection to the divine, the light within. And as we honor the light within our individual selves, honoring that same light within all beings. And if there's somebody in particular that could use an energetic hug right now, a flow of love from you, I invite you to picture them or say their name within your mind and imagine this endless amount of love flowing from your heart right into theirs. And just as we do this for those we easily care for and easily love, I invite you to do the same exercise with somebody you may be in conflict with or a group of people. And flow that love into the hearts of those we may have seen as enemies, that we may have seen as different from us, that have been a challenge to love. This right here is how we change the world. And thank you for being with me as we change the world together through love. May all beings be at peace. Namaste. Thanks for saving the world with me, Paul.
I was asleep.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for saving the world with us.
Thank you for saving the world with her.
And thank you for watching us. All these recordings are available on our YouTube channel, so check them out.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Help us build this community. Come to our gatherings, watch our videos. That's a way to help fuel this community and the mission that we have here to bring accessible healing to all through gift economy and just creating a space of love and comfort and healing for all. So thank you for your participation in that.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words?
No, not today.
And be sure to check out information on our Create Community Art Fest August 10th. Mark your calendars. It's going to be right here and all around Ordinary Pioneer. You can get information on that on our website. So we are excited to gather with the community then.
As the cool kids say, be there or be square. I swear they're saying that.
I don't know that they are anymore.
It's coming back.
Okay. Namaste. Much love.